All right, y'all. I am back. Ooh, I got a story to tell, honey. Ooh, I got y'all come on back in. I got a story to tell, baby. My God, today. Mm. Hey, Tampa. Ooh, Tampa. Y'all come on in. I got a story to tell, Jesus. It's easy to see. Living in my A1C. This story to tell. A little pill with a big story to tell. Tampa, I got a story to tell you. I got a story to tell you about some things that I've been through, but I'm healed. Oh, I'm healed. Had some ups and some downs, level to the ground, but I'm healed. Oh, I'm healed. Tampa, this is the story. Had to wrestle all night long, wondering what went wrong, but I'm healed. Oh, I'm healed. Had some sunshine and some rain, heartaches and some pain, but I'm healed, baby. Y'all come on in. Ooh, come on in. Come on in. I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh. Come on in. Ooh, Jesus, I'm gonna tell you what happened. My God, today. Okay, come on in. Let me drink me some coffee. Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all in. So let me tell y'all what happened. My God. So I'm driving, right? Now, I had a breakfast taco. I put it in the Frigidaire or the refrigerator. I said, I'll eat this for breakfast tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I said, that's what I'm going to do. Now, I done scraped out all of the contents out of the burrito. I put it in an old nasty little bowl. So I had breakfast in the bowl, put a little bit more cheese on it. You know what I'm saying? Put a little sriracha on it. So, baby, I was talking to y'all, and I got a call. And then I took a swig of this coffee. Baby, why did I swig that coffee? Hunty, between the phone call, my bubble gut, and trying to get off a line, baby, it was not cute. Honey, it was not cute. It was a very vigorous situation. And baby, I had to work out in vigorosity to figure out what I was going to, baby, honey, baby, I said, wait a minute, I had to breathe. Girl, you got to remind yourself to breathe. God, I had to remind myself to breathe. I'm like, breathe, ho, breathe. Okay, I had to breathe. Okay, baby, it was a lot of clenching. It's a lot of breathing. I had to click up this air conditioner. Baby, it was a lot going on. Baby, I'm telling you. So now I got to go to Killeen today. I'm going to Killeen today. I said, Jesus, if you could just give me the buckets. I said, Lord, if you could just give me the buckets, I know I'll be all right. Okay? Baby, I know that song which said that if you just can hold out to the morning, everything will be all right. Bitch, I said if I could just hold out the buckets, I know everything gonna be all right. Baby, I was looking for that buckets. Cause see, you don't want to go to no place where it's gonna be dirty. See, Buckets has the cleanest bathrooms in the industry. And baby, I had to let y'all go. I told that phone person, I said, look, boo, I'm gonna call you back later. Cause I got on the phone. It was not until I sipped this coffee that things got a little rigorous. It got a little rigorous. And baby, I had to do some rigorosity. Baby, baby, it entailed a lot of rigorosity. Baby, all I could do is look for the beaver. I'm like, Lord, let me see this beaver, Jesus. Let me see this beaver. Did it. I don't know how I did it. Somehow I made it. Somehow I made it. Through it all, God's brought me through. Okay? Because I almost let go. How that song said, I almost let go. I almost told them people, look, I ain't coming in to Killeen. Go ahead and cancel. Baby, it almost got that deep. Baby, it almost got that deep. Honey, when I tell you, I was sprinting across that. Now, I didn't want to look too obvious. I didn't want to look too obvious. But, baby, it was a lot of clenching and fast walking. Baby, it looked like I was doing a whole, how them people used to do them power walks. Okay? Baby, honey, let me tell you something. Thank God for Buc-ee's. Let me tell you, if you don't have a Buc-ee's, y'all need to pray for one. Buc-ee's is a godsend. You hear me? Buc-ee's is a godsend. I knew there was a God. Thank you, Jesus. Now I'm back on the road again, Jesus. My God, today. Baby! Baby, it got a little deep. Okay, it got a little hard. But I made it. Somehow I made it. Through it all, God's brought me through. Because, baby, I didn't think I was going to make it. I almost let go. Like that song said, almost let go, baby. We bike. Baby, I was going to call in, but like, we're going to cancel this meeting. But, baby, I'm just glad God is good. I thank God for the Buc-ee's. I thank God for Buc-ee's. Ooh, thank God for Buc-ee's. My God, today. Baby, let me tell you something. I don't know if it was the bowl or the coffee that triggered that tsunami. Baby, all I know is I was talking to y'all and the phone rang. I sipped some coffee. And baby, when I sipped that coffee, it seemed like the avalanche just came on down. Baby, it was getting deep. I'm like, baby, the walls almost couldn't hold it. Baby, I thank God for Buc-ee's. Somebody better say thank you, Jesus, for Buc-ee's. Because, baby, it would have been it would have been a tragedy. Baby, it would have been a tragedy. All righty, y'all. I'm back. Oh, my God. Baby, I know I done lost about 5 pounds. Baby, I know I done lost about 5 pounds. I'm like, what the hell? I was talking real good, you know. Ate a little the eggs with the little cheese and the little meat in it. I'm like, okay, this is real cute. Baby, when I sipped that coffee, honey, Miss Coffee said, oh, not today. Miss Coffee said, let's stir it up. Oh my God. But thank God for Jesus, baby. So I am back, honey. Woo! My God. My God, my God. Anyway, y'all, I'm back, baby. I look, my Jesus. Let me go on here. I had to get some more coffee from Buc-ee's. So anyway, y'all, what's going on? What's happening in the world today? I see somebody singing their blues away, child. I'm like, whatever. But what else is happening? Let me see. Somebody said here. Baby. I can't do that. You know what? I ain't never did. I only had one time where I thought it was gonna be over. But baby, there was hope. I knew if I Buc-ee's, it would be all right. I said if I could just make it to Buc-ee's, it's gonna be all right. I wasn't looking for no QT. Lord knows I love QT. Lord knows QT has been good to me. But baby, when it comes to them bathrooms, Buc-ee's got it. Okay, Buc-ee's got them girls beat in that bathroom. Okay, Buc-ee's got them girls beat. Okay, you don't ever have to worry about Buc-ee's. Who used me for content? Who used me for content, baby? Who used me for content? Brian, what you doing? Brian, why don't you drive to Austin so we can go eat lunch? It's 8 o'clock, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. And we'll eat lunch off of Riverside. Brian, come on to Austin, catch 290. Let me see what Brian. Oh, Peggy Bundy, I'm glad you did, baby. Congratulations, Peggy. Thank you for letting me know that. Was it easy? So I want to give a shout out to Peggy Bundy for enrolling in them classes. That's all right, Peggy. So where you at, Brian? Is Brian in here? Brian, we know you ain't doing nothing right now. So why you ain't working? Come on to Austin, let's eat lunch. We'll go to the Magnolia Cafe. I know Brian in here. Uh-oh, Brian quiet. What's going on with Brian? He must be putting on his cologne. Okay, baby. I feel good. Baby, I feel good all over. Awesome. I'm glad that information helped you, Peggy. And I'm gonna continue to press it since you've done it, and I'm happy. I'm happy for you, Peggy. That is so good. That is so good. Where Brian? Usually Brian is in here. Where you at, Brian? What's up, Catherine? Girl, Catherine, I had an emergency, girl. I had an emergency. Wait, let me see. Brian said, I'm gonna catch you next time. I have an appointment with my primary care physician therapy after. Okay, because I was gonna be back in Austin. Baby, I almost didn't make it to Austin. But yeah, so today I gotta go to Killeen Temple area. And then I like this little restaurant in Austin, so I'm gonna stop into Austin before I head on back to San Antonio. Okay, Catherine. All right, bodybuilder. All right. Come on, Catherine, lifting weights. We see you. So y'all, what's been going on? What's been happening? I don't know. I felt generous today. But Brian we want to make sure he go to them doctor's appointments. I'm saying we want to make, Brian, they got this real good salad place. You would like it. They chop your salad for you. It'd be so good, Brian. You would like this place. It's really good. Really good. Anyway, y'all. So what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Baby, my mind is made up now. I'm all right now. Baby, a couple of minutes ago, I thought it was going to be the end. Some told me to wear that black. I don't know why I wore khaki today. But anyway, but somebody said they're using me for content. Okay, good. I hope you use me well. And please get over 1,000 people. I'm tired of y'all hoes up here using me and y'all can't get over 500 people. I'm trying to diminish my brand. Oh, Lemon got exposed again. What did he get exposed? Child, what happened to Lemon? Child, okay, go ahead and let me know. What happened to Lemon? Child, they say Lemon got exposed again. How did Lemon get exposed again? Tommy is in love with Stump Down. Uh-huh. Yeah. Because Stump Down giving him attention. You know, these people need attention. Jay Wilson, what do you think about Lemon crashing out over audio in 88? Uh-uh. I don't. Wait. Y'all, wait. Now, they say it's a lot of stuff going on with Lemon. So what's going on? Hey, Demons O. Demons O, what's going on with Lemon, child? These girls talking about Lemon. You know I don't go over there and watch, so I don't know what happened. What happened with Lemon, child? What showed up on his phone again? Who came over the house again? You know, I mean, it's always something. What happened? Lemon is jealous that 88 got audio. Okay. Why? Child, y'all playing with me. Lady Mika been posting the private Discord message. They've been doxing everybody back there. Oh my God. Tommy said you just keep telling him stop drinking, but he's not. Well, it's up to him, baby. I don't care about that man drinking. Oh, you was in the Knoxville? Okay, girl. All right, Knoxville. Well, look. I really am not into the Lemon thing. It doesn't do anything for me. And the Tommy thing is getting old. It's just not, it is what it is. It has run its course. And I'm to the point now where after that good cuss out yesterday, honey, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, it is what it is. You can't want something better than the person. You can't want success when the person only wants mediocrity. I mean, that's the bottom line. And if that's what Tommy want to do, and that's what Castro want to do, that's what they're going to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really into the Lemon stuff, y'all. I'm being honest. That stuff doesn't appeal to me. It's real high school like, and it doesn't appeal to me at all. It really doesn't appeal to me. And the Castro thing is just downright sad. And I hope that one day the light goes on. And I want to thank Peggy Bundy Mange for coming on to let me know that she's doing the Salar.com and that is helping her with her bachelor's degree. I'm very happy with that. But Peggy, see, a lot of people could be registering into that. But again, these people don't understand the value of that. You know how much classes cost? And when you can get a class for $5 and transfer it into a college, that's huge. That's huge. Because even the cheapest college is about $150 per credit hour. So that's still almost like $300. But if you got to take 12 classes, it still run you $1,000. So, yeah, I think these people could do some better things with their time. I'm not going to lie. They can do better things with their time. I'm not impressed by all of this foolishness. And, yeah, and that's what these boys want. The Castros and Tommy, they like that back and forth because that's what they're used to. That's what they're used to. Which schools, Sherry? It depends on which schools. Tampa Red, which schools? Because I know Hillsborough Community College. It depends on which schools in Florida. They may do straighter line. But let me say this, Sherry, you got to call the registrar's office. Never talk to the admissions person. Always talk to the registrar's office. And even if they're not partner schools, you call the school's registrar's office. Because my niece went to school in Florida, and they're not on the partners list, but those credit hours went right in. So you got to call the registrar's office. for maybe. No, it depends. It depends. They might accept a few, but you need to call the registrar's office. Call the registrar's office to make sure. I don't know if those guys live in Little Rock or North Little Rock, but yeah. Let me say this: I don't hate those. I really don't. But those gentlemen have exposed a lot of their lives, and I just think that it is sad. And I think this is the sad part of YouTube because we have seen all of this type of activity going on. I don't have this type of activity going on in my relationship. We don't have this. You know, my partner always plans something for us. I plan something. You know, we go out to dinner or lunch. You know, and we're good. I've never struck or hit anybody that I was with. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, I've had some disagreements, but most of that was in the beginning of the relationship when you learning about each other. But that stuff that they went through, I don't know nothing about that. And like I said, my relationship does not encompass all black gay men relationships. I mean, I'm being honest, but I can't tell you about physical abuse in a relationship because I haven't experienced that, nor will I. I don't play that. Verbal abuse, no. So all of this stuff that talking about something about, no, I don't. And that's the difference. I'm not you. I'm not you. And we don't have the same, and it's not because I'm better than you. We don't run around with the same circles. Now, somebody who dealt with you, I run across. And that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't saying nothing else. And so I'm gonna leave that alone. But I don't people be taking stuff real personally and they get touched in their spirit and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I mean, you gotta know when to get off. When people start getting to you and you start feeling like what they're saying is this and this, that's when it's time for you to take a break and take a hiatus. Now I did see Tommy dancing. Oh my God. I ain't never seen beyond skinny jeans. Baby, Tommy. Did y'all see him dancing last night? I, yeah, that boy looked like a praying mantis. I ain't gonna lie, he looked like a praying mantis. And I'm like, dude. And then he was trying to show his butt, and I'm like, it looked like a whole bone. You know how like you finish with the chicken and the child? I'm like, stop. It was not cute. It was not cute at all. And I'm like, man, stop that. Your face breaking out. Now you got a breakout on the top of your forehead. What's going on? Your drawers look like they were about to fall off. That elastic looked like it wasn't even holding well because you so slim, baby. He was straight up and down, and the only curves I saw on Tommy is his nose. Is his nose, and he thought he was turning it. And could your apartment please get y'all regular blinds? Baby, them blinds been done since the 80s. Baby, I ain't seen them blinds since the 80s. And them bitches gonna start falling off because they gonna start, them prongs gonna start getting weak and them hoes gonna start falling off. Baby, could you please get rid of them vertical blinds? Okay? Girl, horizontal is in. I don't believe them hoes still got vertical blinds up in there. Anyway, let me stop. And you missing a few. Oh, you missing a few. Uh-uh. Baby, I ain't seen them things since the 80s. Yeah, girl got vertical blinds. I'm like, okay. But Tommy, I ain't gonna lie to you. Go eat some. Stop drinking. Oh my God. I mean, and you thought you was cute. He was telling me to kiss his butt. Baby, it was nothing there to kiss. Okay? It was nothing there to kiss. When I tell you I felt some kind of way about that, I'm like, Tommy, stop that. I wanted to sit him down and say, don't do that. I mean, straight up and down. All you saw was a boat feet and that big nose. And that's it. And then his nose starts flaring up and you can see them veins pop out in his head. Baby, you need to stop. You need to stop. I mean, baby, I could see your heartbeat. That's how skinny you are. Baby, I can see blood flowing in your arms. I'm like, what in the hell? I'm like, what in the hell? I mean, Jesus. So anyway, I saw him and I felt my heart went out to him because he really not looking good. He looking real bad off. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that thing hit my throat. Oh, Jesus, that thing hit my throat. But anyway, um, so yeah, baby, I don't know how grown people tell blinds. Don't ask me. I didn't even know them. I didn't even know they were making them blinds no more. I'm like, they still making them blinds, baby. And baby, the girls thought they was really turning it if they had the gold ones. Okay, they had the gold ones. Baby, ooh, them things were so tacky. Baby, people would have all them gold blinds. And baby, they would close the blinds and it'd be gold, girl. I was like, okay, they put the decorative blinds and then the gold matched at the top. Girl. Ooh, they used to do them gold. Ooh, them blinds right there used to kill me. Ooh, they would have them gold blinds up and ooh, Jesus. Now, I hope he ain't on no stuff. I don't think Tommy on that stuff. I hope he ain't. I hope he's not on that stuff. Cause baby, he don't got that much longer. Cause I'm telling you, it ain't no more. It ain't no more meat. Okay, it ain't no more meat. I'm serious. I can see why Castro can't get hard if that's what was going on right there. Cause honey, that thing was not sexy at all. She was showing her booty. I'm like, girl, honey, it was. I was like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And his drawers looked like they was barely holding on. I ain't never seen no elastic drawers about to fall off. I mean, you don't have no hips. You just look like a whole stick with drawers and pants on. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? Well, I don't know. I ain't talking about nobody. I'm trying to be good. But all I'm gonna say is, man, you need to stop that drinking. He get up in the morning, he drinking. At lunchtime, he drinking. Noontime, dinner time, he drinking. Midnight snack, he drinking. Okay, she had the gold ones, girl. Did she have the gold ones? Ooh, you couldn't tell them folk they wasn't turning it with them gold blinds, baby. She had them gold ones. Them gold ones, baby. And I remember when they first came out. Ooh, people like, ooh, girl, them blinds. Ooh, where you get your blinds? Ooh, I love that gold. Ah, ooh, Jesus. Ooh, I remember them. I'm not lying. You ain't lying. He is so thin. I mean, if I didn't see that man make food and eat, I would think he was anorexic or something like that, because he's given very anorexic. And I'm like, I'm serious. And it ain't healthy looking. I mean, his knees are bigger than his thighs and his calf area. It's just like, you remember them sticks used to put together and had them little sticks, and you had that little joint, baby. It's giving that. It's just giving very much that. He ain't the only one who got them legs where the knees is bigger. Child, let me stop, honey. These girls are not developed. I don't know if they was preemies. I don't know, but baby, it's just a lot going on, Peggy. But God bless the child. And and so again, I don't really have anything against these men. I just hope the best for them. I really do. And people like Jay Wilson, you always picking on gay men. I pick on everybody. If you don't bother me, I don't bother you. And that's how it works. But I know the beef sector, and I don't pick on everybody. Somebody said you didn't do that to Sean Bradley or James, but they didn't have their relationships all up here, and they weren't grabbing no hammers and slinging at people. But the devil is a liar. We talked about that 1862 house. Okay, don't get it twisted. Some of y'all have not looked at YouTube history. Some of y'all have not looked at YouTube history, and y'all need to go back in the archives. Yes, Lord. He was crying over them food stamps. And that bothered me. That bothered me, because that tells me that you're dependent on that government to eat. You know what I'm saying? And that bothers me, because that glitch or whatever happened, and I mean, it has happened 4 times. And now it takes you to not get your EBT card 4 times to make you realize that, hey, I may need to get a job. See, that's disturbing in itself right there. I'm just saying. And it really makes me laugh when people like Jay Wilson, you can't keep a job. But no, Jay Wilson works. Jay Wilson has always kept a job. Let me tell you something. If I didn't work, I can even say I would be homeless. But again, I listen to these people. I think it's very funny. They do not like people to even have the appearance of doing well. If you can articulate, they have an issue with it. If you have earned and verified achievements, they despise it. And see, I don't despise people's achievements. When you go to college and you get a degree, that's an achievement. That means that you have followed the curriculum, you passed your classes, and you do deserve something for that. And so, but it doesn't guarantee you a job. I don't know why people think that college is for a job. No, college is for you to learn all of the disciplines. It's for you to see how those disciplines interact and intersect with each other. It also helps you to grow and socialize. You learn how to live alone and be independent. You learn how to make it work, because everybody's not running to your aid in college. You learn how to show up on time. College does a lot of things. It's not only books and studying and taking tests. I have a lot of college friends that, if they move to Texas, they have a system, because we look out for each other. I have friends in California right now. If I would move out there, they'll look out, because it's called a network. It's called alumni systems. And so, yeah, I go back to my college every year to really chop it up with my friends. So that's all I'm saying. And I will never, ever trade my college experience for anything. Baby, I remember leaving the cab, sitting on the bench, watching the band practice. Ooh, we used to have a good time. Giving the dozens out the window of Scott Hall. People playing spades. Baby, the spades tournament. The religious organizations. Baby, I had a good time in college. I don't know about y'all, but I had a great time. Ooh, some of the stories. I mean, it was never a dull moment. The instructors, things that happen in class. I mean, you know, you don't forget about those things. And I really enjoy that. And so, I mean, I think that's the disadvantage of going to school online, because you really don't have that camaraderie like you do being on campus. You know, and I'm telling you, I'm glad that I had that experience. Now, let me tell you something. My first year at Norfolk State, there was 4 of us. I had 3 roommates. Thank God I got some seniority and I could move. But one roommate was from Coconut Creek, Florida. The other roommate was from New Jersey. The other roommate was from New Jersey. And then I had a roommate from Baltimore. And it's really weird because all of these roommates were light-skinned dudes. The one from Coconut Creek, I think he was Cuban, Afro-Cuban. The one from Baltimore, I think he had a white dad. You could tell he was black, but that hair, you know, yeah. He could pass for Spanish if he wanted to, but he was black. And then the other one, he was a light-skinned dude from New Jersey. He was a nerdy looking, but yeah, and then it was me. Child, I was probably about the darkest one in that room. No lie. Out of 4 of us, only one graduated, besides me. The one from Baltimore, his family, they were so ratchet, they would not leave him alone so he can get his education. There was always a crisis, and he had to drop out, and he had to start working as a front desk hotel clerk to help his parents, and that was sad. They actually robbed him from his education. It was so sad. Then the other one, he was from Florida. He was from Florida, and he was used to that ratchetness in Fort Lauderdale. And he came up on the football scholarship, and he was gone. And so the other one, let me stop. This boy was not from New Jersey. He was from Delaware, because he was from Dover, Delaware. It's a lot of black people in Delaware, believe it or not. I was very surprised because we had people from Seaford, Delaware, but he was from Delaware. And his mama didn't play. And he graduated. So out of 4 of us, only 2 of us graduated. And baby, when I went to school, they sure did say, look to your left, look to your right. One of these people ain't gonna graduate. And it was very true, because I started off again, 4 roommates, only 2 of us graduated. And yeah, that was really interesting. And then I didn't have any roommates from then until my senior year. And then I allowed this person to be my roommate. And we're good friends to this day. And I didn't have roommates in grad school. You know, it's sad. And this is why I learned that everybody's parents don't want them. It's sad when your parents don't want you to do better than they did, or when you depend on your child so much that your child can't even finish up their schooling because you got. I remember this guy. I remember all of their names too. I remember their names. You know, So it was Bud. He was from Coconut Creek. Scooter, Jamal, Delaware. Um, Rob was from Baltimore, and then me. And so yeah. And so Scooter, which is Jamal, he graduated, and I graduated, but Bud and Rob did. And I never forget, Bud told me, he said, N-word, you'll be gone before I will. Child, bye. Baby, nah, I ain't gonna, it's another guy. We went to school together, and baby, he was cutting up. And his mama's named Donna. And they were from Connecticut. When I tell you Donna came down one day, we were actually at a banquet. And when I tell you Donna, somebody said your mama is at the dorm, and the guy who was in trouble looked around like, baby, when I tell you his mama was packing his dorm up, honey, she was not playing. She looked at them grades, baby, she came and packed his ass up. She did let him come back and finish. So he finished a year after. But baby, Donna was not playing. Okay, baby, she had his shit packed up. Okay. I was like, damn. Okay. Baby, Donna was not playing with the girls. She said, look, I did not see you all the way down here to be messing up my money. Baby, Donna had that shit packed. Honey, by the time that banquet was over, his stuff was packed. And he was looking like Troy on what was that, Crooklyn? Baby, he was looking like Troy. And how that girl was waving when Troy was in that car. Ooh, Lord, that's how he was looking. Baby, he was looking like Troy. Baby, but he did come back and finish. My God, today. Ooh, I ain't gonna ever forget that. And then we had Country Greg. He was from Greensboro, North Carolina. Child, Greg would wash his car when it rained. Now, you know that's some cheap shit. He would wash his car when it rained. He'd get out there with a bucket real quick and start washing the car. I'm like, nigga. Baby! And then I have a friend named Sean. Now, Sean was from Miami. And baby Sean had one of them old cars. He had one of them old, I can't think of them cars. It was a Monte Carlo. And he had them white rims. Baby, that car used to be shined. Okay, them rims was everything. He had them white wall tires. And we had speed bumps on campus. And he would hit them speed bumps. He'd be like, I'm like, Sean, this is just a car. Oh my God, it's just a car. He'd be like, baby, you could not tell him he was not turning it with them white walls. Baby, I'm telling you, these are the type of people. I mean, oh my God, I never forget. This is a story I never forget. So I have a friend from Tampa because me, Sean, and that girl, I'll say her name is Christina. Christina was from Tampa. I was from Brevard County, Florida. Sean was from, baby, he was from the Poke and Beans. For real. He was from the Poke and Beans. So he really liked Christina from Tampa. Now, Christina from Tampa was very bougie, honey. She went to Plant High School. Okay, she was very bougie. And Tampa Red, if you know anything, honey, she went to Plant High School. Honey, she was very bougie, and she would talk like this. She said, hello, James. How are you doing? Okay, she was very bougie. She went to Plant. When that hoe said she went to Plant, I'm like, So I'm like, okay, because she went to Plant. Okay, she went to Plant. And if anybody know Plant High School is the school, right? It's where a little money comes from. Okay. So I didn't really, you know what though? It's really funny because today we are good friends. Today, we are very, very good friends. In college, couldn't stand her. Oh my God. Because she said she was from Plant and she wrote. I'm like, nah, okay. Couldn't stand her. But we good friends now. We're really good friends now. And we talked. As a matter of fact, we talked last week. So she's really cool. We, you know, because we were talking about going to homecoming, and she's going to go to homecoming this year as well. So I never forget that he was in love with this girl, but it was not reciprocated. But in his mind, you know, they were a couple. And she was really using him because she didn't have a car. He had a car. So, you know, he would take her to the mall. And so one day it was me, Sean, L, Tron, Christy, Kathy. It was about 9 of us, and we were at the Denny's. Oh, we at the Denny's? We were at the. We had to be at the Applebee's, but we were at some chain restaurant, and it was by Military Mall. I remember it was by Military Mall. So, because we was on Military, you know, it was by Military Mall. We was on Military Highway. So we were eating, and we were just talking. So Tron was over there, and everybody was talking. So Sean said, I wish Christina was here, but she ain't feeling good, and she had to do some homework. Because that's what she told him. Because she was supposed to go out with us. So he said, I wish he was here. And Tron said, oh, you don't have to worry. There she go right there. Honey, why was Christina with another dude? And baby, everybody turned and was looking, and she saw us, we saw him, and everybody was looking at Sean. Honey, let me tell you something. Baby, it was some slow singing and some fly bringing that night. Ooh, she lied, and that's why I really couldn't. Ooh, that just burnt me. Because I told him she was a user. I'm like, that girl using you. Baby, he got the message that night. It was so embarrassing. And Tron was so loud. He said, oh, you don't have to worry about it. There she is right there. Baby, we looked. She was with another man. Here goes Sean at the table looking crazy. Ooh, it was so, ooh. And it's really funny because we talked about that. Oh my God. It was really uncomfortable. That's all I'm going to say. It was very uncomfortable. It was very uncomfortable. Oh my God. I ain't going to ever forget that. See, that's some college experiences. Oh my God. And it's really funny because Sean, he would get sick. Hot sauce made him ill. It made him violently ill. And L, mayonnaise made him sick. And you remember these about your friends. Because I caught somebody in a lie because they was like, yeah, because he put hot sauce. I'm like, not Sean. I said, Sean don't eat hot sauce on his food. Hot sauce will make him throw up. I know you lying. Oh, see, this is how we knew each other. Oh my God. Oh my God. Baby, it was some slow singing and fly breaking. He had egg on his face because he was telling everybody, oh, she had to wash her hair. She wasn't feeling good. She was doing homework. And then here she gonna show up with another man. And she explained to me what happened. She was like, you know what? She said, I felt so bad. She said, somebody actually came to the room and invited me to go out and eat. And I'm like, well, sure. And she went and she didn't know it was going to be there. Child. I'm like, ooh. But baby, my whole outlook on her changed. That right there was a turning point. And I said, this is why I ain't like you. I said, this is why I ain't like you. Because she went to Plant City. I mean, she was not Plant City, but she went to Plant High School. And there's a difference between Plant High School and Plant City High School. Okay. You know, when your town is the strawberry capital of the world, or strawberry capital of Florida, you know it's yeah. And it's the difference between Plant High School and Plant City High School. A big difference, big difference, big difference. Anyway, y'all. So let me tell you something. Them girls in Tampa are treacherous. Ooh, Tampa can be treacherous. Baby, they treacherous in Tampa. But you know what, though? People do grow, and that's what I really like. Because we really had a grown person conversation, and she is a great person, and I really like her. She's on her game, and I really like her. I mean, she's a really nice person, and yeah, I didn't like her in college though. Oh my God, I didn't like her in college. But yeah, what's up, Broom Shaker? Baby, Sean was from the Poke and Bean. He was from the Poke and Bean, and he had a Monte Carlo with rims, and he had no white wall tires. And baby, that car was shining. He had that glossy paint job on it, and it was an old nasty piece of sky blue. Baby, water did not collect on that thing. That thing looked like they had laminated the car. Baby, the car looked laminated, okay? Baby, that thing looked like it was laminated. It was so clean. Let me tell you something. Them boys in Miami do not play about their cars, and they love them old model cars. And baby, when I tell you he tricked that thing out, he tricked that thing out. There was another guy from Miami. He went home. I knew he was going home because he had two gold teeth in the front of his mouth. I said, I know you going home. And he used to clean and shine his teeth, and he had to polish. Oh my God. And let me tell y'all something. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. I had went to Miami, and so he had dropped out. I went to Miami, and I went to the Burger King on Biscayne Boulevard. I think it was on Biscayne and 79th. And I ordered something from Burger King. And I looked through the drive-through window, and guess who had the drive-through? Him with them gold teeth. Okay, smiling. Looking like silly. I'm like, what you doing? You know, and we had a good conversation. But baby, he was smiling, baby. We had that Burger King hat on, smiling. Looking like, but we okay. But baby, and I'm telling you, that's the thing, y'all. When I tell you that boy was dark as night, but baby, you could see them gold tooth shining, baby. And I mean, he didn't have he had the solid teeth. Okay, he didn't have a outline. It was teeth. Yep, he didn't make it though. Anyway, enough about my colleges. We had a really good time in college, so I really enjoyed my college experience, my professors, and you know, I mean, really good college experience. Some of them are gone on to glory, but they were really, really good teachers. Um, they were realistic. In Virginia, Virginia hits different. Virginia hits different. And I think it was good for me to go to Virginia to stay in Florida. Florida is Florida, but Virginia hits different when it comes to education, when it comes to culture. It hits different in Virginia. The oldest city in Florida is St. Augustine, but it's not us. We have some history with St. Augustine. It's not usually good, but Virginia hit different. You see old historical buildings. There's a lot of Black history in Virginia. Those institutions of higher learning in Virginia, they got some history behind them. Whereas a FAMU or Bethune-Cookman College or a Florida Memorial Edward Waters, they hit a little different. Edward Waters would probably be the closest thing to something like Virginia because it was a Jacksonville. Jacksonville was a progressive city for blacks at the time, but Virginia hits different. It's something about Virginia, the singing, the people. It's different. It's different, and I cannot put a finger on it, but it does hit different in Virginia. It does, and from Virginia State to Norfolk State to Virginia Union and Hampton University. Yeah. Now, I will say St. Paul's College used to be awesome as well. They closed it, sad. And then University of Virginia, Lynchburg, or whatever that school is. But I'm going to say Norfolk State, Virginia Union, and Virginia State were closely related schools. Closely related schools, unlike Hampton. Hampton, I think, is the only one that really didn't have a connection. But Virginia State, Norfolk State, and Virginia Union, very close. Norfolk State University was the junior college of Virginia Union. So Norfolk State, Samuel, I can't think of his last name. It was Samuel Proctor. He was the first provost, and I think he came from Virginia Union. So the school was closely aligned with Virginia Union. And then it left the 2-year stage and became Virginia State Norfolk unit. So we were part of Virginia State, but the Norfolk branch. And then Norfolk State became a little larger than Virginia State, and then we became Norfolk State. So they have some close relations to each other. So, yeah. Well, look, y'all, I'm at my destination. I had to do what I had to do, but I love y'all to life. I will talk to y'all later on. Peace and love. Bye.